Hello, it's time to dive into the world of mind-blowing weapons, powerfully armed vehicles, and smart drones. Today, we'll show that the military world can be as cool as top video games. Ready for incredible inventions? Let's go! Without a doubt, you have seen many different UAVs, but you probably don't know this drone that can launch rockets like this. When it comes to the Sari-Sari-Sari-Swan, even heavily armored tanks will fear encountering this beast. Designed with 4 RPG-26s, this impressive drone can rain down an apocalypse of rockets from the sky while ensuring the complete safety of its operator. And considering that its maximum payload is 25 kilograms, it is possible to install 2 powerful Hydra 70s, turning the Zarisa into a miniature version of the Apache helicopter, flying for almost 20 minutes with its maximum load. Here we have another effective way to overcome minefields. The Mining Line Charge is launched like a rocket, quickly destroying all mines in an area 8 meters wide and 100 meters long. And things get even more exciting when installed in an innovative modular expeditionary autonomous vehicle. Controlled by a guide, this wild machine can operate in the harshest environments without endangering the lives of soldiers. Unfortunately, a large 8-ton vehicle is easy for enemies to detect. That's where the pumps comes into play. Using the same principle as the this portable system for breaking obstacles and minefields is light enough to be carried by 2 soldiers. And it can be set up in less than 1 minute. It fires 248 explosive grenades, each containing 100 grams of explosive or plastic. The detonation is powerful enough to clear a path almost 55 meters long. The Nanosphere system can turn any fighter jet into the Loki of the MCU, with the ability to create clones. Well, at least that's what a radar-guided hostile missile will see when a pilot deploys this 800 grams decoy. The device features an advanced digital receiver, a digital radio frequency memory system, and a sophisticated techniques generator. Using TRF-M technology, it mimics the fighter jet, attracting missiles and allowing the real plane to escape unharmed. The ZMY is an effective solution against dangerous anti-attack mines and APM. The drone includes a Mine Flail 1 camera, so it can clear the way for both troops and armored vehicles. This hard-working friend can clear up 2 to 5 hectares a day regardless of the terrain. Considering its low production cost, operational range of 2-3 kilometers, and extreme durability, the ZMY can be one of the best modern NDN solutions. Moreover, if your Hummer gets stuck, this powerful drone will always be ready to help you. How long does a soldier need to prepare for a shootout? Only 10 minutes if he carries the incredible Ohio Ordnance Reaper with him. It has 2 firing modes, allowing its owner to react appropriately to any situation on the battlefield, with a maximum effective range of 1,600 meters. Despite its innovative design and its loads of attachable accessories, many people still say that this machine gun resembles the famous MG-42, a similarity that will appeal to fans of Mafia 2. While Vito Escaleta and his friends like the portable machine gun, somewhere, Agent 47 from Hitman cries because he doesn't have enough 15 firearm for his missions. Without a doubt, this gun would simplify his work, because it can be folded in half even for the toughest stealth missions. And when necessary, it only takes a couple of seconds to unfold and start shooting. And now is the best time to subscribe to our channel so that the People 47 never catch you by surprise. Crossing a minefield can be really fun if you're inside the killer Next Generation, the latest armored vehicle from Rheinmetall. It's a mind-blowing combination of mobility and unstoppable power. It can overcome any barrier or minefield. Isn't that impressive enough? Well, this machine can fire the plow fighter mine clearing line charge, creating an explosive line that clears a path 160 meters long and 9 meters wide in its path. Do you remember the flying vehicles of the Trauma team from Cyberpunk in 2077? Well, the engineers at Avalos have used this concept and developed an amazing drone-back rescue system. The drone has a flight range of 51 kilometers, a maximum payload of 135 kilograms, a cruising speed of 86 kph, allowing it to transport an injured soldier. Like a battlefield medic, Avalos also carries various medical equipment and has a system to monitor the patient's vital signs. No, it's not a portal companion cube. The XN is a launcher that includes 4 top attack munitions. Like a typical mine, it requires installation by 2 people. And after that, the fun begins. Once this weapon's sensors confirm the target, its penetrator engages, firing ammunition into the sky, leaving no chance for enemy vehicles within a 100 meters radius. And now let's dive into Meatman Terrain, a unique unmanned underwater vehicle. Its design not only justifies its name, but also makes it imperceptible in marine environments. Monterey is designed to handle various long-range and long-duration submarine missions, from typical reconnaissance to providing additional electricity to submarines. This vehicle can even anchor to the seabed and hibernate until it receives new orders. The best shield not only protects you but also fires non-lethal ammo with a 25 meters range. Even Captain America would appreciate such an invention. Although you can't throw the Legion shield like Steve Rogers, it has an impressive durability, one protection against stones, Molotov cocktails, and other things that can cause significant damage. FPV tiny drones are a scourge of modern combat, but luckily, it's possible to protect against those flying demons. With the help of the backpack that Virtus, soldiers can easily carry this 9-kilogram system wherever it goes. The Quabertus allows its users to block a radio frequency within a 300 meters radius, cutting the connection between the enemy drone and its operator. Thanks to its powerful battery, it is possible to use this shield for 2 hours without needing to charge it. Many Call of Duty players love using Wilson robots, but not everyone knows that these babies are also present on the real battlefield. Here is the Rainmental Mission Master CXT. This fire support drone is designed with an autonomous detection and tracking system that uses 2 Dylan MD mini weapons to turn the firefight into a real hell for its enemies. This combat version of R2D can travel up to 450 kilometers without refueling and carry up to 1,000 kilograms of cargo on its blades. Despite its strange design, which makes this device look like a dandelion, it is an extremely useful invention for discovering and destroying landmines. Just like the enormous boulder that chases Indiana Jones, the mine-clearing ball rolls across the battlefield detonating explosives. The device incorporates a GPS unit that maps its route, allowing the troops to follow the cleared path. The Bolt-Ob is another modern bird of prey used for rapid reconnaissance and rescue missions. The drone can fly for almost 45 minutes with an impressive range of 20 kilometers. Thanks to advanced computer vision and AI, it follows a target and chooses the best angle to perform precision attacks similar to Sarusan's decapitated kamikaze. Both in the air and on the ground, The pulsar guarantees the highest level of protection in any area. Designed with powerful AI, this electromagnetic warfare system can quickly detect threats and help troops adapt to them in a couple of hours, while other similar devices take months to complete this difficult process. Additionally, you can choose between 360-degree or directional detection, depending on the conditions and terrain. How many men do you need to prepare a shelter for various military needs? Well, only 2 if you have this Floyd Logic tent with an area of 47.9 meters squared, and they can do it in just a couple of minutes. Yes, that's even faster than build a dirt house in Minecraft. Durable material and large size. They make this tent an ideal solution for field hospitals, tactical operations centers, and forward combat posts. It has been said that artillery is the god of war, and now it is enhanced with the self-propelled vehicle detail. It uses standard or 155mm 10 ammunition, offers an unprecedented rate of fire, and only requires 2 people to operate thanks to the innovative onboard control system. A maximum speed of 90 kph, a maximum firing rate of 6 rounds per minute, one great accuracy at a range of 39 kilometers. This baby is a true champion in the world of self-propelled heavy guns. Any soldier can shoot like Car Fairboom from the video game Sniper Elite if they have an innovative Teamsha scope. Designed with automatic image stabilization, a thermal clip, and night vision, they ensure precise shooting in absolutely any condition. The devices can provide accurate information even at temperatures as low as -30 degrees Celsius and as high as 55 degrees Celsius. Additionally, the sights can record video, which is extremely useful for gathering information during reconnaissance missions. What missile is so impressive that it has an anime-style trailer as a launch video? Autonomous aerial vehicles CUDA M are here to change the military-industrial complex, like Naruto changed with time, ensuring an effective attack on targets. It takes 50% less time and resources to produce these dangerous babies. Depending on the model, the missile can be used to attack enemies located at a distance of 222 kilometers and an impressive 926 kilometers. Additionally, these missiles can be launched from any type of land platform, fighter jet, helicopter, or ship. Is a large enemy battle cruiser approaching you? Well, this Renepton missile will make its crew immediately regret having decided to pick a fight. With 150 kilograms warheads, it can easily destroy any warship with a range of more than 200 kilometers. Although the Neptuno was initially developed as an anti-ship missile, its engineers later manufactured a version for land attacks. If Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne decided to create an autonomous tank, they would surely come up with something like the Bracer. This 12-ton, 6-meter-long vehicle with skid-steer tracks doesn't need a driver to take the troops where they need to go, and the vehicle guarantees full protection to the passengers during the journey. By the way, you also like it. You also want to take a ride in this armed monster. Don't judge this tiny drone by its size. Despite being only 10 centimeters long, the Black Hornet continues to greatly impress the military. This UAV has 3 cameras that send high-quality videos and images to operators, aiding in any combat situation. The Black Hornet can reach a maximum speed of 21 kph, transmitting video within a 6 kilometers radius. It is a great military gadget for ghost reconnaissance. In real life, Trident is the best friend of any modern soldier. This innovative target acquisition system uses advanced AI-enhanced locators that can easily detect any threat and immediately inform the user. Also, the device can use a laser to estimate target distance, providing valuable battlefield information. No doubt it's a better assistant than your usual online teammate in shooting games. The idea of spherical wheels has been one of the main trends lately in the automotive industry. Inventions like the Eagle 360 Urban guarantee high-level maneuverability for any vehicle, including military vehicles. Imagine what would happen if you combine this invention with a large Eagle-powered cannon. Yes, I'm sure Skynet would love to have such a terrifying combat vehicle. Eder Yeltsin is a Lego set for big kids. Because the variety of ways you can customize it is truly amazing. This tactical vehicle X offers high off-road performance with its high-torque diesel engine and fully independent suspension system. And depending on the mission, you can switch between your configurations. You can customize the Eder Yeltsin with a command control system, anti-tank weapons, radars, additional armor, and even tools for mine detection and removal. If a drone falls in love with a grenade, their baby would undoubtedly look like the Drone 40. Despite its tiny size, it is a truly deadly weapon that can be fired from any grenade launcher after deployment, automatically detects its target, and performs reconnaissance. Depending on the mission, a soldier can equip the Drone 40 with various payloads to ensure maximum damage. It is also possible to program this smart device to attack only a specific type of target, including other unmanned aerial vehicles. It looks like someone stole a turret from the Millennium Falcon. Well, Han Solo and Chewbacca can rest easy, because it's a spherical turret from the B-17 heavy bomber, complete with a pair of rowing Anim-2 .50 caliber machine guns. Encountering this monster in the air must have been a real nightmare for any pilot during World War II. The tower is a true walking fortress for special operations, based on the CAP multi-terrain loader. See, with an 84 gross HP engine and a load capacity of 5,896 kilograms. The tower ensures the safe transport of personnel and equipment. It can also use a drilling tool to penetrate through different obstacles and 360-degree vision cameras for area exploration. Additionally, the vehicle is equipped with infrared imaging and can be used even inside large buildings. Let's bring solar energy to the battlefield. Even if a military mission takes place in the middle of nowhere, it's possible to deploy the Pico grid to ensure the necessary power supply for drones, radars, and other important equipment. The platform can generate almost 1 kW of solar energy and has a 14-day backup battery. And if you need something more compact, you can always opt for the Helios tactical sensor platform. It only takes 15 minutes to deploy this magic box with a 36-hour battery life. Sometimes humanity comes up with really outrageous ideas, like the invention of the Tsar Bomb. Perhaps their inventors just wanted to stop Godzilla, because otherwise, it's hard to explain why they would want to create a 27-ton thermonuclear bomb with an explosive power of 58 megatons of TNT. To compare, the bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki had an explosive power of about 15 kilotons and 20 kilotons of TNT, respectively. Fortunately, after a test, the development of this monster was stopped, so now there is no possibility of recreating a real version of Fallout. But not all extremely dangerous weapons have been left in the past. The use of cluster bomb units is prohibited in more than 100 countries. Each projectile consists of smaller parts that are released after the explosion to ensure maximum damage to soldiers and vehicles. Even now, some countries are working on improved versions of these bombs, which could be deployed from satellites to launch attacks anywhere on Earth. Most military conflicts have traditionally been fought on land, but now they have moved to the skies. Nowadays, small drones are especially dangerous, causing colossal damage but being difficult to shoot down. To counter this threat, there is Skynet, a German air defense system with stabilization and self-guiding capabilities. It operates at ultra-short distances within a 4 kilometers radius, targeting cruise missiles and UAVs, such as the Iranian-shot drones. Skynet can fire 1,000 projectiles per minute with 35mm ammo, with up to 100% effectiveness. It is impressively powerful and astonishingly affordable, as each unit costs about $4,000. By comparison, a single missile from the classic American Hawk air defense system costs $250,000. Even more fascinating is the fact that a version of Skynet equipped with a 30 kW laser has been tested. We may not be too far from witnessing Star Wars in real life. Disarmament operations may seem cool, but the risk of harming the good guys is always concerning. To mitigate this risk comes Dogo, a small killer robo. This little one weighs 10 kilograms and is armed with a 9mm Glock, capable of hitting target up to 5 meters away, moving silently like a ninja. The Dogo. It can cross the range at speeds up to 6 kph, overcoming obstacles, entering buildings, and even climbing stairs. It has 360-degree day and night vision, 8 color cameras to quickly detect enemies. It's a target. You just have to tap it on the screen and voila, Togo. It can also facilitate two-way audio communication or neutralize adversaries with a kind of pepper spray. It's so simple and convenient that I'm surprised it wasn't invented earlier. When enemy tanks approach, a single vehicle with a crew of 2 people can stop their advance. We are talking about Baobab K, the Polish automated mine-laying system, which can carry 600 projectiles of various types. It creates minefields of any size and density. A single truck can establish a defensive zone about 800 meters long and up to 90 meters wide in just 22 minutes. And it takes less than 30 minutes to fully recharge in the air. The aerial volcano helicopter excels at the same task. It can fire 960 mines in one shot. A formidable pair, right? And here is the perfect companion for the Baobabka, the mine-clearing tank MAV. It takes the lead when it comes to breaking enemy lines and advancing infantry. This tank clears roads of hidden bombs and mines, allowing the safe passage of troops and vehicles. Unlike a normal tank, this 72-ton war machine has a mine cloud. It has line charges. Its rockets carry C explosives up to 150 meters ahead. It detonates hidden mines at a safe distance. Then the 4-6 meters mine plow clears debris by pushing it aside. The average cost of a single MAVP is quite considerable, $16 million. However, this tank can save an army much more than that, so the investment is worth it. The Patria X armored personnel carrier and the 120mm Poteonimo motor system are a formidable duel like no other. The crew operates this innovative weapon from the inside, protected by the vehicle's level 2 standard bulletproof and mineproof protection. This combat vehicle is effective on the move, easy to handle, and surprisingly here, like a rally car. If there's a river ahead, the crew doesn't need to swim across. The Patriot simply switches to amphibious mode and glides smoothly on the water. For naval battles, there is the Patriot Nemo naval motor system. It can bombard coastal positions, support amphibious landings or ground troops, and even engage moving enemy ships. Did you know there is such a thing as a smart bunker-busting bomb that is impossible to hide from? It travels at supersonic speeds and can penetrate meters of reinforced concrete before detonating. These bombs are used to attack hard-to-reach targets, such as command centers, ammunition depot, and enemy research laboratory. This enormous bomb is carried by the stealth bomber V. Once launched, it accelerates to airway speeds, cutting through the ground like a hot knife through butter. These bombs are usually filled with tritonal, 80% TNT, and 20% aluminum powder. Versions like the GBU-57 can penetrate up to 19 meters of reinforced concrete and reach depths of 61 meters. Taller than the Statue of Liberty. Ryu, this kind of power is hard to imagine. Every soldier dreams of having a loyal and helpful companion who always has their back. Well, with the Silent Mission Master AUGB, it handles all the dangerous routine tasks. Cargo transport of up to 1,000 kilograms, reconnaissance, medical evaluation, and much more. This significantly boosts mission effectiveness and safety, while reducing the number of soldiers needed. These remote-controlled armored vehicles reach inaccessible places and travel 750 kilometers without refueling. They can also repel the enemy. For example, The Mission Master SB is armed with 1 MLRS machine guns that fire 14 missiles of 70mm caliber. It can attack fixed and mobile targets located at a distance of up to 7 kilometers with minimal collateral damage. Imagine how incredible it must look. The only thing these machines seem to lack is self-awareness. Meet the Cockerel IX, the world's first land interceptor, capable of destroying incoming threats at long range. This vehicle can travel at extremely high speeds, up to 200 kph on the road and up to 160 kph off-road. It stays stealthy until its ruthless weapon array is deployed, fully extendable, from the M242 Buzzmaster 2 missiles. One can be deployed on this platform. Wide variety of weapons based on the mission objectives. There's even a special helmet for the operator with an AI-based interface that provides 360-degree vision, threat assessment and classification, and targeting capability. Isn't that mind-blowing? Who hasn't dreamed of having an invisibility cloak? This type of camouflage could save thousands of lives, and it already exists. Quantum steel is a transparent, lightweight material that fully conceals people, vehicles, and buildings. Not only is it invisible to the human eye, but also to ultraviolet and infrared sensors. Quantum steel was created by Guy Kramer, who managed to make it thinner than paper and cheaper than standard camouflage uniforms. The quantum steel shield can protect a person on the move, making it much more difficult for the enemy to aim and deliver an accurate blow. The material even reduces fungi by 80 to 90%, which would help the Navy SEALs remain hidden during landings. I'm not sure about its widespread use in military operations, but I certainly wouldn't want this technology to fall into enemy hands. In chaotic urban areas like Gotham City, police and military units are essential, and the NB hitting, a special vehicle with front ballistic protection for up to 8 people, is crucial. Equipped with infrared and thermal cameras to monitor the situation, gas and poison detectors, and other gadgets, EMB is very versatile. It is effective both day and night, even in low visibility conditions. It is also robust and fast, capable of moving at 8 kph through crowded or chaotic streets. And thanks to its retractable battering ram and harpoon, obstacles are not a problem. Even large tanks need protection. After all, anti-tank munitions are getting better every day. Trophy is the only active protection system saving lives in real combat for years. Used in armored vehicles like Merkava, Neymar, Leopard 2, Challenger 3, and Abrams. Without hindering the crew's ability to engage targets, the trophy creates an invisible field around the vehicle, detecting and neutralizing threats from recoilless rifles, anti-tank machine guns, anti-tank rockets, tank heat shells, and RPGs. To do this, it deploys explosively formed penetrators directly against incoming missiles. The energy, debris, and pressure from the explosion destroy these threats at a safe distance from the tank. However, the high-speed debris that disperses in all directions can be dangerous for infantry and civilians. The enemy cannot shoot what it cannot see. This philosophy guided the creation of the exclusive Swedish adaptive camouflage system for armored vehicles. It allows heavy equipment to blend into their surroundings, making them invisible to hostile thermal imaging systems. It can even make a tank look like other objects, such as a car. Well, the adaptive camouflage system uses honeycomb modules that cover the vehicle's flanks. These, in turn, can be individually controlled to create various visual patterns. In the future, adaptive could even be used in naval and aerial vehicles, turning helicopters into clouds or warships into waves. Can you imagine it? Surely you've seen strategically important places protected by sandbags at some point. Well, placing these sandbags can be quite laborious, but too is this task. ESCO has created the 1000 folding blocks. For example, to build a 10 meters wall using 1000, only 2 people, a front loader, and 20 minutes are needed. In comparison, without 1000, it would normally require 8 people, 8 hours, and hundreds of conventional bags, plus 3 times the soil to fill them. These blocks resemble giant fabric organizers, but they're actually made of reinforced steel with a zinc aluminum coating, making them highly resistant to artillery attacks and explosion. What's more, a spiral fastening system lets containers separate like notebook pages, making the 1000 gap versatile for direct protection from frontal tanks and other arrangements. When there's no margin for error, you need a well-thought-out plan. Now, the Camaro Sabre tactical display and tracking system is here to help rescuers and military personnel with precisely X-ray vision powers like Superman's. These scanners can see through walls more than 100 meters away. Wireless remote monitoring allows for a critical assessment of the threat to save more lives. The screen shows the precise location of people inside a building as it measures the distance from the scanner to the target, indicates who is moving, and determines their relative position. It makes you wonder if there is any superpower beyond the reach of science. What do you get when you combine the latest in aerospace technology with a futuristic race car? The answer is an incredibly fast, agile, and resilient helicopter known as Rider X. Look at these features. Acceleration up to 200 knots, ability to glide at low speed, and full digital control of all its prospective armament. The Rider X can perform self-diagnostics on all its systems, saving valuable maintenance time. Its modular open systems approach, or MOSA for short, allows for the quick connection of various weapons and their adaptation to the pilot's operational needs. Although technically still in the testing phase, the Rider X is showing very promising results. As I said before, sappers are great, but even they can't detect threats as effectively as their faithful canine companions. That's why the K-Vision system was specially created for these four-legged soldiers. It transmits high-quality video and audio signals both day and night without delays. Operators can give orders on time, even when the dog is completely off track. Moreover, K-Vision doesn't hinder the dog's performance. Even better, the signal range is quite extensive, up to 800 meters. The K-Vision system is effective even in urban environments and also in dense vegetation. If Jerry Lee had been able to get hold of this gadget, she and Detective Julie would have caught even more criminals. When you don't have a combat vehicle but need good defense, the NATO system from Rheinmetall's line of remotely controlled combat modules comes to save the day. Suitable for any type of vehicle, its key feature is the ability to be controlled from the driver's cabin using a joystick. These systems can host weapons of different calibers, from small to medium, including 40mm grenade. Equipped with the Flex Eye sensor system, native modules can display multiple targets simultaneously on the operator's monitor, boasting a high first hit rate, accuracy, self-stabilization, and functionality in any weather. So, although Mater cannot relieve stress, it can certainly eliminate the enemies that cause it. The MAV mine clearing tank is an extraordinary vehicle, but sappers, that is, military engineers, remain vitally important in this regard. To protect their lower limbs, these brave soldiers now have anti-mine boots. For example, UKPP usually withstand the detonation of 75 grams of TNT and anti-personnel mines. These boots come with ballistic gaiters that prevent burns and reduce shrapnel injuries to the shins. In Ukraine, simple yet effective Spider boots are currently being manufactured, an exact copy of their Canadian counterparts. These boots can withstand up to 100 grams of explosives. Its composite design minimizes the impact of explosions and shrapnel on the feet and also on the legs. The Spider boots have successfully passed tests against Blue Bee and anti-personnel mines. It seems these limb-saving boots will be in fashion for a while, as over 50 countries worldwide have mined areas. You've seen how incredible modern military advancements can be. By the way, some will be state secrets, so don't tell everyone. But you should talk about our channel. Spread the word, and if you haven't yet, subscribe and share our videos with your friends. See you.